Don't ever call the collection company and pay it off unless they can guarantee you a letter of deletion. If they can't give you a letter of deletion, you're wasting money and you're wasting your time. By the way, these collection companies buy your debt for pennies on the dollar. So if you have that outstanding $5, $6, $7, $8,000 collection, that company that's now trying to call you, send you emails, letters in the mail, oh, we'll negotiate. They probably got that debt for less than $100, and they're giving you a deal for $1,000 or $2,000. Whatever they can get the gullible unknown to do, they're going to take advantage of it, right? So you want to make sure that with the collection company, they're violating your consumer rights, right? Consumer law. What that means is that the creditors are not legally able to send your personal information without your consent to the collection agencies. The collection agencies are not by law able to just directly contact you without your permission. And the best way that you can get rid of the collections is because they must have your actual document that you signed with the original creditors. Let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, they do not. Because the creditors just take that as a write-off and say, here, you deal with the account, and that's it. Illegal operations have been dealt. Now it's on us to take full advantage of understanding that information, okay? So that's what a collection company. So, number 4, you have mixed accounts. Right? You want to have different positive mixed accounts. That's either a revolving credit card, a charge card, or you have a car note, rent, mortgage. Even if you have accounts like at RC Willey, furniture stores, anything that's able to just report to the credit bureaus. Right? You want to have at least 10 positive mixed accounts. Therefore, you're showing whoever you're applying for to get approved for that you're responsible for dealing with a variety of different accounts. Make sense? We good? We got it? Cool. So, number 5, history. What is your age, your credit age? A lot of people like to say trade lines. Get these trade lines. This is the only thing that trade lines are good for, is helping your age. You want to have at least 5 years or older of credit age to show these different lenders and banks that you're responsible over this period of time, bare minimum. You can get grandma, uncle, mom, dad, if they had a credit card in 98, they can add you as an authorized user and you will get that history. But if they're not responsible with that credit card, it will ding on you that your credit card utilization is terrible too. So be very careful of who you select or who you ask to become an authorized user or vice versa if you want to help somebody out with their credit age history. Okay? Number 6, hard inquiries. Are we applying too much? Are we applying too much without fully knowing what our credit score is, without knowing our data points? If you have over 3 hard inquiries, you will be looked at as you're frivolous and you're desperate. The only way you don't look that way is if they're by 3 credit cards, which with credit cards, those hard inquiries stay on your report permanently until that card is closed, which you don't want to do. Because if you try to remove those hard inquiries, they'll shut your whole credit card account down, right? That's how they keep everything connected legally, and they're able to just track that that's what you got approved for with that credit card. But other hard inquiries, if you go to the dealership, I'm going to give y'all some free game right now. Do not apply at a dealership ever again after today. Go to a credit union or a relationship bank that you have currently and get a pre-approval for the type of car that you want to get approved for. Therefore, you will find out without getting a hard inquiry if you're ready to receive that type of loan. Do not go to the dealership. If you have Santander, I'm taking a shot. If you have Santander on your credit report, that means you got took on a wild ride. That dealership, I got approved. Your interest rate's probably over 20%. You got a car that said it was $15,000. If you do that 60-month, 48-month loan situation, at the end of the term, when you pay that car off, you pay double or triple. So that $15,000 car now costs you $30,000 to $45,000, right? You want to make sure that you're not putting yourself in a desperate situation, unless, of course, it's an emergency. But during that time, you can still get your credit right and go for the refinance in 6 months to 12 months to fix those interest rates, okay? So, once again, the perfect adult report card, payment history 100%, no lates. Credit card utilization, I say 10%, but bare minimum 30% of whatever that total limit is. So, quick example, if it's 1,000, you don't want to use more